Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl in your face when you're sleeping. Life can take us down many paths, but the path that leads to a beach is probably the best one. What's there not to like? The blue sky, white clouds, playful shores, silky sand, wonderful breeze, and tranquil sunlight. You can have great, noisy fun with your friends, or you can have fine peace if you want, and if you're luckier than the other average people around you, you might be able to find some lumps of whale vomit, abandoned ships, precious stones, or the body part of a dinosaur. We suggest you go back to the beach right after a storm. This is the time when the ocean coughs up all the incredible and coolest things on the shore. You'll get a perfect story to tell your friends. However, until then, why don't we show you some of the most unbelievable things people like you found on the shores of the beaches. Let's roll immediately. Number 10. Femur bone of a dinosaur. In 2015, paleontologists in the USA were ecstatic to find out the first ever dino fossil ever found in Washington state. A bone-like fossil structure was washed on shore of Susha Island State Park in San Juan Island. The paleontologists said the fossil represents a bone close to the body end of the thigh bone, or a femur bone. They were excited to know that the discovery of this fossil has finally proven that the area might yield some more prehistoric fossils. The significant fossil discovered was part of the thigh bone of a two-legged carnivore which belongs to a group of theropod dinosaurs. Theropod is a subgroup of flesh or meat-eating dinosaurs. The group includes Tyrannosaurus rex, or dreaded velociraptor. More astonishing was its age, which was found to be at least 8 million years old. Number 9. Monster washed up on SERAM Island. Would you believe it if I told you that a monster washed up off the island in Indonesia? Come on, believe me, it did. The incomprehensible giant monster was 15 meters in length and was 6 to 7 meters wide. Its weight was guessed around 35 tons. The locals initially figured it was an overturned boat, but then came the hilarious time of wild theories and speculations. The monster had a huge tusk, like an elephant, big jaws like a dinosaur. Local media said it was a giant squid that had been found on the shore, mainly because of the tentacle-like appendages of the monster. Thank God, before the wild speculation went out of hand, there came a team of biologists to clear the coast. The team announced that the monster was a whale, whose body has decomposed to an extent beyond recognition. But the story was cool, wasn't it?
Sekitar 5.
Number 8. Pickle-like creatures invade Oregon beach. In 2017, the people of Oregon were astonished to find out that they were being invaded by a pickle-like creature. All you needed was to take a long walk along the shore, and they were all there. Plenty of them. The people were overwhelmed, watching live, moving pickles. The weird, translucent creatures that looked like pickles slithered on the beach and covered a vast area. The awestruck people were relieved when the biologist told them that they were actually pyrosomes, very strange, translucent marine creatures made up of hundreds of individual organisms. Surprised how they got there? Well, biologists said that warmer ocean water along the coast may have attracted them to come out.
That's the only reason Jeff Shantz had one of these collars for his dog.
Number 7. Lump of whale vomit. What if you come across a lump of whale's vomit? You'll walk past it in utter disgust, right? Well, not after once you hear me out. 1 kilogram of that lump is worth $37,000. While removing trash in Thailand, a man named Suraket came across a 16-kilogram lump of this substance. His amazing discovery made him earn $592,000. Quite a fortune, right? Well, everyone will wonder why a lump of vomit is worth this much. The material is called ambergris, a waxy substance and a very rare raw material that originates as a secretion in the intestines of the sperm whale. And is highly valued in perfume. It actually helps the aromas of perfume to last longer. Guess what? If you're smelling your perfume right now, it's because of a specific vomit. Number 6. Giant pipes washed ashore. Some giant plastic pipes washed off the English coastline. So what? People have seen all sorts of things. Squids, whales, monsters. What's interesting about plastic pipes? Well, they were giant, huge plastic pipes, and when I say giant, I don't mean normal giant. I mean giant. The plastic pipes looked as if they were made up of iron with a diameter of 2.4 meters and an unbelievable length of 480 meters. Speculation was high, as some people guessed it to be part of a disassembled submarine. Some took it as a part of a broken ship. It was later revealed that the pipes were part of a consignment being towed to Algeria, but was lost in the ocean and went astray. The pipes were later collected to be sent to Norway. Number 5. Thousands of Kinder eggs found on the beach. What a feast! Thousands of colorful Kinder eggs with the toys inside. That's quite a treat for kids and adults alike. Locals living in a small German island were amazed and delighted to their soul to find out that the tens of thousands of plastic cans of Kinder eggs were strewn all over the beach. How did the eggs get there? Well, no one actually asked that. They were all busy collecting them, but it was being said that a freighter, which was carrying a huge ship filled with toys, ended up in a storm, and the storm caused several containers to break loose. The container holding the Kinder eggs burst open, and Kinder eggs were washed off to shore. The mayor of the local community of 1,000 individuals declared the toys duty-free and gave everyone a free day to collect as many Kinder eggs as they please. Looks like a kid's secret wish came true. Number 4. Mutant Creature. Of all our entries, this one is probably the most bizarre case of washing something off the beach. Found by some tourists in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, was a mutant creature. No one knows what it was, but the story is that apparently a mutant creature was found in Puerto Vallarta Beach. The creature looked exactly like a dolphin, except for the fins, as it had no fins, and maybe the tail was too long for a dolphin, and yeah, it had no eyes either. So apart from these features, it looked exactly like a dolphin. No, I'm kidding. Local fishermen speculated that the mutant animal came out of the nearby ocean trench. The 1 kilometer deep ocean trench has no sunshine in there, so the vision is completely useless. There was less evidence that the creature was from the sea. Its skull looked similar to that of an ape and had teeth like a human. People speculated that it could have escaped from a monkey island in South Carolina, which is located 64 kilometers from where the creature was found. Only monkeys live on that island, and the government is conducting some sort of experiments on them, so maybe this creature is a result of some genetic mutation, but who knows? Number 3. 416 whales. Ever saw a whale visiting a beach for a change of environment? Some of the lucky fellows from all the people watching this video might have seen a whale on a beach, but has anyone seen 416 whales together on a shore? That's a lot of whales, but it was exactly how many whales were found in the Golden Bay, New Zealand. All residents of the city were given a leave and school off to help rescue the whales back to the ocean. No one knows why whales in such large numbers showed up on the beach, but during a high tide of water, almost 100 whales were returned to their home in the ocean safely, while plenty of them came back soon. Volunteers literally had to form a human chain to keep the whales from reaching the shore. In the shallow water, whales couldn't find their way out and were not able to swim out of the bay without a partner and kept returning to the volunteers to the shore to help them out. What a sight it must have been, and what a hectic but pleasant day it would have been for city residents. Number 2. Amber Stones. The inhabitants of Mechchanov village in Russia were delighted to find amber stones right beneath their feet. Amber is a precious stone and can have a worth of $300 to $700 depending on its size, and the storm which washed the ambers off the shore left some pretty good sized stones for the villagers, who obviously went after them. Number 1. Lockheed P-38 Lightning. For 78 years, this fighter jet laid under a 2-meter layer of sand. The Lockheed P-38 Lightning was a fighter jet which was washed ashore after it sank in northern Wales during a training flight in World War II. The fighter jet was only seen washed offshore 3 times in history, once in 1970 and once in 2007 and 2014 when the waves once again washed over at low tide. The exact location of this historic jet is kept secret so that the tourists do not disassemble it for taking souvenirs.